God.
He knows that he just did
him dirty
did
a little.
Him dirty.
Little bit. Well, it's great back and forth. I mean, you gotta like what you're seeing. You had some great moments from, you know, Zuna. LP had some good stuff in there. For PRX, again, a pretty good showing from just about everybody, kind of getting involved at some point or another. This defender side, kind of curious with the double duelist. Again, PRX usually pretty equal in both sides of things.
But that's my big question is, hello. Shout out to the
Hello,
boys.
hello, guys.
Hey.
Welcome to the stream.
Watch and cheer for PRX, wanting to just see them punch their ticket into the playoffs.
And they just might.
जानता हूँ लेट हो गया हाफ हो गया लेकिन मेरा पीसी काम ही नहीं कर रहा था भाई ओबीएस शुरू ही नहीं हो रहा था काफ़ी चीज़ें करने के बाद हुआ नहीं तो मैं जल्दी करने वाला था स्टार्ट वेल हाफ हो गया 6 के ज़्यादा कुछ मिस नहीं किया हमने वैसे भी currently ranked first across the major stats.
But here's the thing, how does this end up going? It's a single duelist
Well, nice.
composition.
ये बढ़िया बात है.
Sage in the mix obviously can, you know, shake things up a bit from the attack.
तो जल्दी से मैंने पोल डाल के रखा है कौन जीतेगा जल्दी से कर दो.
If you want to get this one over the line as Varel.
ये मैच खत्म होते ही मैं
Yeah, I'm with you there. Those entries.
मतलब ये वाला जो पोल है ना बस इसी राउंड के मैच के लिए ठीक है अगला जो सनसेट होगा उसके लिए नहीं भाई इस बार समिट लिया ही नहीं भाई वो चाहे उनको लग रहा है कि रिस्क नहीं लेना है इस बार वेल मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है देख लेता हूँ
Let's just follow in their footsteps. Yeah. It is going to be a very fast pivot though.
They are, you know, PRX Junior. Something they've talked about themselves.
Let's see how this does end up going for them though. Is Zexy going to be caught first and foremost? Jing able to find it. Heal up from LP. Push back up to full HP. And Foxy around the back. Catching on the two at Heaven. Jing now eyes trained on that position is Forsaken. Swapping out the gun, but it's only 4 bullets remaining and it's not going to be able to utilize a single one. Shell lobbed in from Jing, but has to clear them out, has to get on for the defuse. Farrell just looking so very favored, but Jing always got another idea. Yes, he's into the open! He's out of bullets! And he is out of his goddamn mind! That is the most distilled PRX play I think I've ever seen, and it does not work out in their favor.
He scooped up Forsaken's gun that had run out of bullets there at the end. There are no bullets in it. Oh, my poor guy, he should have just gone for the knife. I think he's regretting not going for the knife. Oh, it was so close, and he just barely whiffed with the Sheriff, but nice play by Foxy9 up and Evan there, getting those 2 big kills. That really shut the round out and made it much more difficult for PRX. So now they've got a good chance to do some damage. There are a few weapons as usual in this eco. They're so ready for that corner. Foxy clears it instantly.
Something down. Full rotations now going to be coming through. It's just the one Sheriff, of course, alongside the... Okay, never mind, Jing doesn't have a bandit. So. Yep, 2 weapons, and not sure if you're going to be finding too much value. Foxy9, he's found himself a third. Devi will the way out, down to 4 HP. Easy enough for Cinder to hold this. As Devi just going to be rerouted. Jing just going to try to see if he can find anything at all. Swing going to be coming through. He'll find death. LP will take him down, and Devi's just going to have to get into the blast radius and try to fall to the spike.
Yeah, just good diligence being shown here. Foxy9, really nice round for him. They are trying to prevent this. They're aware of what the intentions of Devi are here. Wow.
I think that's it.
I mean, that is still a nasty shot. It's a cheeky one as well. Stop it from being a flawless, but okay. 2-0 starting the half for Barrel. Lead established, and if they can get the bonus converted, then that might just be curtains on this map.
Yeah, oh, if they win the bonus, then they may actually just take their map pick here.
Foxy's like, wow, great shot.
Nice shot, brother. I hit 3 good shots in that round.
That is a kid who respects the game. Well, things about to get a little bit scrappy here at Garage. Jing with the TP forward, Zexy dead, and they're going to be lost as well. Nice little crunch play here from PRX. Comes out on top.
That was intentional there by LP to try to bait for Zuna. Did not fall for it so far, have PRX. They're just kind of falling back a little bit, trying to play some defensive measures in mid. Oh, I cannot believe something won on that.
And something in Envy just won a piece. Foxy LP gone, and now Zuna, who will quickly fall. So flawless in the anti-bonus. I have to say, big boon here for PRX to try to pick up the pace. And he got Jing one away from a showstopper. And also 3 kills now away from 3,000 kills total.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go.
So he will be hitting the milestone today.
Oh, yeah.
Barring his worst ever career performance from here on out.
It's just unthinkable. You can't even fathom a world. He may not get it in this next round. Let's see. A lot of...
I think it was also a 0 damage round for PRX. I don't know. For rebuy armor.
Nice piece there from Forsaken. Got the C's nade out early. Can immediately set up that one way. Jing feeling that showstopper could just be his.
Oh, well, Foxy, the one under an immense amount of pressure, will listen to the PRX as they try to hound him down.
Can we vent or no?
Can we vent or no, Lish? Come heaven.
Sword.
I'm gonna retake from...
I'm planting, guys, planting.
Flash now.
Sword, boys.
Guys, Lish, you fall back. I can ready out them. 2 more, 3 more, 3 more.
One more. Enemy mid. 2 heaven, 1 mid.
Oh my god.
2 heaven, 1 mid, okay? This mid.
Chill. I'm on body. They might go back.
A brawler pick. Nice. Mid. Inside, 3, 2, 1.
Spike down.
Should be
B.
inside. Chill.
Just hold it out. Could be out. Catch it.
Under.
Let's catch it. I get the rope.
Shit. You're good.
I mean, Jing can aim a Phantom, he can hit spray transfers, but apparently today he can't aim a rocket to save his life.
It's okay. He just shoot good, and I told you it was gonna happen this round.
And there it is. Congratulations, JJ. You get yourself 3,000 career kills in VCT Pacific.
He just is built different. Nice trades up here. Oh my God, that boombot. So nice. That's so well timed. That's great util usage there by the Raze Master. That's gonna get the timeout from Veril, who's gonna be looking at a rough round ahead potentially. And the best Raze to ever do it gets his 3,000th here in Pacific. And it's fitting that he's doing it on Raze. It's nice to see that.
Yeah. Having a big performance here today. 17-9-4, springboarding over everyone else. As of course, PRX and DFM fans right now going hand in hand. Oh, that's a nice little drawing.
That is really cute. A lot of PRX fans out there, a lot of Veril fans. I mean, it's loud on both sides of the stadium today, as we have gotten the Veril fans out and forced the stage for sure. They are firmly behind their team.
I have to imagine this is a little bit of a conundrum as well for some of the Japanese fans. It's like, if you support Veril as an org,
yeah,
but then also DFM, how do you choose?
True. That's that's like that guy who's sweating while he has to try to push a button. Oh!
Well, okay, very solid start here as Jing and Forsaken both going to be eliminated. Indy overheating, pushing forward into Garage. Well, offers himself up on a platter. Veril know that they need to reestablish this lead. They know that they need this round, so Rez is going to be committed. Zexy back into it, and now it is a 5v2.
Did they, like 3 players not buy armor, or just 2?
No, I think heal was used onto Cinder. Zexy just got rezzed, and then Foxy lost his armor.
Okay. I was like, what in the world happened in this round? That makes a lot more sense. There's a Sage.
There still is a lot of people, all of them, susceptible to this outlaw. So
That's
there is
true.
a world.
Oh yeah. Another double collat.
However, it does look unlikely.
Yeah, it's not super likely.
Snake by the try to delay. I mean, they are just pumping the brakes. Full silence here in the Garage to try to instill any sort of doubt whatsoever. But as that smoke does bloom into heaven, they do critically cut off the sight lines for that outlaw. No. plays in front of it. And something's going to be able to find just the one kill. So a little bit more damage to be dealt, but 3 players survive, and Varel get themselves back into the lead.
Okay. Just able to take this fight a little bit more confidently. You know, this time, Zexy going a little bit deeper ahead of the C's nade. The C's nade has been a little bit deeper previously, so it catches PRX just enough off guard there. And they're able to get the job done.
GG.
Yeah, he sometimes giveth and sometimes taketh, Alex. But now something as the op, and that is a huge win condition for PRX, because it gives them, I think, a little bit more flexibility to be a little bit more proactive in their rotations towards the B side. Oh my God, Forsaken. Whoa, he gets a spot.
Going for the TP exit, and well, Zexy looking like he might have had the same meal that Jing did earlier today. Rocket not to find anything, but space is going to be created as the on a timing just swoops out. Is instantly able to find 2. Envy going to be dead on the drop, and Zexy able to fire back for 1. Jing dead, Divine now gone. And suddenly we go into a 2v2 with the spike dropped towards back site. They have to try to scale forward, and something he's got the op, and he's dialed in. But if anybody could do it, it would be Zuna, you would think. Saturate going to be chucked in. Finds them both! And that's what I'm talking about! The beast is back! Another Red Bull clutch for Zuna.
Oh my God, that is disgusting. He just is dialed in. It looked like Devi was going to kind of win this. They sort of play ring around the rosy here for a moment with Foxy, but it's Zuna. I mean, the saturate. You expect you're going to be able to take that.
Have your stacks moment.
Shadows traveling.
This is the Varel we've been looking for.
Oh yeah.
The stand up and let the other team know it. That's the team that won Ascension.
Yeah, I mean, if you had just started watching this team here in Pacific, you've been missing out on some of the moments, because they haven't really, until recently, been able to deliver in the ways that we were expecting, in the ways that we were seeing from them in their run during challengers, in off-season events such as the SVL. That is prime Zuna on display. Virgin pass, sent to try to delay. Paint shell hit as well. Meanwhile, though, LP out through vent, able to find Envy and Jing. Well, he's just running him down. He's absolutely rushing at him, and now he's going to be walled in. Blast pack back over it, but now the team's going to be segmented a little bit, but they can just go for the pivot back through sewers. Now they're attacking onto the B site where it's just Forsaken.
Jing aware, though.
30 seconds left.
Drop down, Forsaken, able to find 2. Looking for that 4, can't quite get it done. Just a smattering of damage found on the Foxy 9, who's going to be dropping the pit into the corner. Straight across, Jing, barrel stuffing. No, the one that ends up getting taken down. Something with a Guardian to try to play into a pit. Stop Barrel from moving up to 11. And, well, I can hear the audience laughing, and I can hear Alex yelling just a moment before that. Very clean shot. No, it's something! Delivers it right back to him. Maybe he heard whatever Alex said. Either way, he's on his feet and he's giving it right back to him.
Doing a thing.
Well, I am entertained, to say the least.
It's already delivering.
I just forget anything else. Forget logic or tactics. This is just a slugfest. Who's gonna come out? Oh my God! He hit scanned him.
Hello.
Unbelievable.
It's always a danger when something is on the other side of the stage to stand up and give it to him.
True.
Shrimp will tell you that.
Yep.
All of AG will tell you that. It is a risk. You activate this guy, more than he already has been.
It's scary. That is scary for Jing, but he's able to sidestep that.
I try to pick him up and now he's dead.
Oh
Fox,
my God.
he just counters him with an outlaw of his own.
He had been holding that angle, but he had slid forward. So maybe got caught while he was repositioning. So now it gets a lot more difficult for PRX. Because now that pit and mid, you can't kind of go for that 2-1-2.
Toxins going up.
Foxy's going to hear that. It's going to be hard for him to scale. I mean, they're out of there so quick.
45 seconds. They have enough time to go for this rotate. The pit is going to drop in mid as well. They have a completely open access point. As Forsaken now starting to double back. And he is going to go swooping forward into the open, but Foxy can't get the quick scope through.
Cover going out.
And now, I think Feral going to be scratching their heads a little bit, trying to figure out where exactly they should go. But they are once again going to go on the approach towards this B site. Paranoia tossed out, the dink connecting there. Duna down low. Cinder trying to flush him out and will be able to do so with that bandit. And that is a critical kill and a weapon recovered.
10 seconds left. Spike planted.
Oh, man. It's very difficult now for PRX.
There's a player above, but Cinder swapped weaponry. He's got that. Oh, Lord! LP! There's no business trying to win that one. He will get sat down, and Cinder gets a 3K as Feral get up to 11.
Oh my God. Well, this is one for the record books. Yeah, he was trying to swing on it. And Foxy9 was holding it the whole time. That's a great gamble there from Feral that pays off. They're a team that loves to do that.
Enemy remaining.
Again, they'll sneak that extra weapon into a round with the economy. Catch you off guard when you're just expecting them to save.
Timeout.
Another timeout from Alex. Not happy. He is very intense there. Not super thrilled with, I think, some of these individual moments that are costing them some of these rounds. It's not going to be super surprising that PRX wants to get aggressive, wants to control space. If you have some good counters to that, make their life very difficult. They're also going to be going into an eco here. Let's see if Divide keeps that rifle by or not. They're going to have to start to rally back here on Feral's map pick. They look really good on Split. I mean, they're 2-0 on Split. One of the maps was very, very close against T1. It went to overtime. The other was an absolute blowout, so here PRX needs to get this defender side situated. It's already 5 rounds given over to Feral, puts them 2 away from sending us to sunset.
Double walk into mid. Zuna should be favored on this, and he absolutely is.
Bring them down.
That's both players down, and I believe the hero rifle now gone. In the hands of Devi. Meanwhile, Jing's gonna grab the sword. Showstopper is ready, but there's just no way that you can try to invest it here, and he won't be given the opportunity whatsoever. Flawless round to move up to map point. Feral looking very, very strong here on Split.
Yeah, I mean, the confidence is sky high.
3 in a row needed now to try to push this into overtime. And you know what? Given how things are going, why the hell not? Please.
Sure. I'm having a blast. Go ahead.
Yeah.
This is just madness. I mean, some of these rounds have
Enemy remaining.
just come down to crazy hero plays. Players have had to bust out their knives because things are so hectic. And then speaking of hectic, 2 players with 0 armor on the side of PRX. Something has the operator. Divide just a guardian because he bought the hero rifle.
Uh-oh. He comes up empty-handed again. He's trying to buy some space here. LP able to find the one. The res is there. Zexy's back into the equation. And it's a player advantage for Feral. Divide, I mean, he just kind of stomped his way into this position. I think they know exactly where he's at. They're going to look to silently drop out of here, but look at where something is. Do they go all the way around? The answer's going to be yes. And Divide ends up losing his life. Something now all the more at risk. And he's not going to be rewarded, not for this angle.
Should he maybe hear the footsteps, though? Oh, they fake it. They know that he's gotten that deep. That is unbelievably smart. And then they cut noise. Oh, that is so good.
Wise beyond their years. Playing PRX like a fiddle.
Oh.
30 seconds left.
Well, they deserve to win the map now. That is right there. 1 million IQ.
PRX now. Getting the understanding, getting the realization. Showstopper in the Nightfall, gonna be burned. No more ults to try to work with here as Zexy just gonna chuck it down towards spawn.
Spike planted.
Nothing to be found, but what a clutch this would be, a 2v4. PRX just so unfavored. I mean, something. It feels like he would have to just hit this wall bang.
Yep.
He's made. Looking for the peek out. Paint shots run by some space, and what a shot from Foxy! There is no chance in hell. Foxy will bring it to a conclusion. He's once again back on his feet. Still plenty to be played, but he is hyped about this one. As Feral take down PRX on the opening map.
I mean, they've got the energy, they've got the shots. Zuna and Foxy doing tons of damage to PRX there. 19 and 18 kills between the two of them. 4 first bloods for Zuna, 3 for Foxy. I mean, they were funneling ultimates and getting a ton of value, especially out of Zuna's Nightfalls. I mean, he hit some great ones that were round changers. And it looked like maybe it was just going to be a pretty solid start here for PRX. They were just going to be kind of in cruise control, but then Zuna showed up, had other thoughts. From there, the chaos ensued.
Yeah, I mean, I think a good time, and probably before the series had begun would have been a better time, but anybody who's watching that might have an underlying heart condition, consult your doctor, make sure that PRX is right for you before you view the next map, because that was already one hell of a roller coaster. Take your beta blockers, whatever you need to do to try to calm down that heart rate, because this was a wild, wild map, and unfortunately doesn't go all the way to overtime.
No, I know. I mean, you're kind of hoping for OT out of this because there were so many insanely amazing plays. You know, something here with a clutch. There were so many on Veryl's side, too. It was just madness.
Well, Veryl now hold the upper hand, but can they take down PRX on Sunset? We'll find out after the break. But for now, send things back over to the analyst desk.
Back at the analyst desk, we are with, it looks a little different. Or is it?
She had a haircut.
Welcome, Wakame. Welcome, nice jersey. Can you tell us how you got this jersey?
이 저지를 혹시 어떻게 구하게 되신 건지 말씀해 주실 수 있을까요?
알렉스 형님이랑 이제 유니폼 교환하자 해가지고 제가 먼저 말씀드려서 유니폼
I'm realising a few were way more overhyped than I remembered. I've come up with my personal list of the top 5 Assassin's Creed games you need to play. Some picks you'll agree with, and some might make you throw a right hand. But you might be be surprised, so stick with me and let's get into this. Kicking off the list at number 5 is one of the most underrated entries in the series, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now I know this one doesn't really get as much love as the others, but hear me out. After playing this recently, this game really surprised me in ways I wasn't really expecting. Set in Victorian London during the Industrial Revolution, this game gave us one of the coolest and most stylish time periods in the entire franchise. And then we have the two main characters, Jacob and Evie. The dual protagonist setup was a fresh air of breath. Jacob's the brash, typical English bloke in the pub, whilst Evie's all about stealth, strategy, and raw dogging. The ability to switch between them was unique for its time, and it added a fresh feel to the Assassin's Creed franchise. Gameplay-wise, Syndicate was slick. The combat system felt fast and punchy. You weren't just swiping a sword around, and you were brawling in the streets, pulling off brutal finishes, and chaining combos that made you feel like this black-eyed knobhead, and I really enjoyed it. And the grappling hook was a game changer. Climbing buildings was fast, zipping across rooftops was satisfying, and it made navigating London fun instead of tedious. And it also gave parkour a fresh new feel, as by this game, it's easy for the formula of AC to get stale. Although the grappling hook did return in Shadows, I'm kind of surprised other AC games didn't introduce it sooner. You also had your own gang that you could upgrade and use to take control of different boroughs of the city, taking over London district by district. So why did it go so under the radar? Well, Syndicate came out after Unity, and by then, a lot of fans were burned out, and it felt like a bit of a downgrade at the time visually. It also didn't help that Ubisoft didn't market this one nearly as hard, which kind of made this game feel like a hidden gem and slip under the radar. Syndicate doesn't get the same spotlight as the classics or franchise. Gameplay-wise, Syndicate was slick. The combat system felt fast and punchy. You weren't just swiping a sword. Game changer. Climbing buildings was fun in the game. You also turned out newer RPG to the radar. Syndicate doesn't get the same spotlight as the game franchise. This was the first AC I ever played back in the day, and I still remember the first time I loaded it up, not knowing this game just knocked me for massive city. 14 games later, Altair was used to love his cold over and over, watching the Templars' reaction to countless core logics to the US, blending into crowds. Now I will be honest, looking back at it now, the mission addictive farm to it, I never played it or feel like it's not worth talking about. Unique age legend like a knobhead. I use instant gaming to grab my game keys, and it's wildly easy out the channel to every Assassin's Creed and forget this tower moving into some important as in this analysis had more variety. Top to coming as one of the we have journey in Assassin's Creed Unity. So let's start with Arnu. Unlike other protagonists, Arnu's journey is deeply personal, losing his adoptive father, fighting against corruption, and struggling with love and loyalty. He often goes under the radar with how likable he is. But what truly sets Unity apart is its gameplay. Movement in this game is a whole new animal that even recent games haven't been able to compete with. Traversing across Paris feels amazing and looks insane, with animations that still look incredible to this day. It actually really annoys me that no other AC game has been able to top the parkour since. I also feel like combat in Unity is seriously underrated. Swordplay is refined and challenging, rewarding precision over button mashing, and what sets it apart is the insane level of detail in the game. And then there's Paris itself. Ubisoft created a living, breathing world with some of the most dense crowds I've ever seen in a video game. Was this made by time travelers, for Christ's sake? You don't even see this amount of NPCs in today's games. This is easily the most immersive setting in the franchise. Yes, Unity had its flaws at launch, but after endless updates and revisiting it on a regular basis, I've absolutely loved it, and it's become one of the best Assassin's Creed experiences ever. So don't listen to the hate, you've got to revisit this game. Alright, so we've explored some of the most iconic entries in the Assassin's Creed series, but my top pick stands in a league of its own. Although not everyone will, and is easily the best installment of the series, and that is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Stop! Before you buy this. This exact product could be cheaper on another store. And unless you compare prices, you'd never know. That's how people end up paying more for the exact same product. BuyHut Chrome extension helps you compare prices automatically while you shop. Just hover over more options to instantly compare prices across stores. See where it's
Assassin's Creed Black Flag isn't just the best AC game, but it's up there with one of my favourite open world games of all time. And here is why. So first we have to talk about old Eddie. Unlike previous protagonists who are deeply tied to the Assassin Brotherhood from the start, Edward is completely different. He begins as a peasant pirate chasing fortune rather than fighting for a cause. But his journey from a broke-ass pirate to a legendary assassin makes for one of the most compelling arcs in the series. He's charismatic, flawed, and very likeable. Then there's the it's L, sailing the open of absolute like shit back imbitive and past to my Caribbean tale. Even today isn't a visit. Hardcore tires still for love to know in the Shadows, which might actually, and to see my unpopular opinion on Assassin's Creed Shadows, which might actually surprise you, just click the card on screen to watch that video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Here are 15 free horror games on Steam in under 78 seconds. Blameless. You're trapped in a strange home renovation gone wrong. Solve puzzles and uncover a chilling mystery. Dark Deception. Run through nightmare mazes collecting shards while dodging monsters. Think Pac-Man but terrifying. Finger Bones. A short psychological horror told through notes in an empty bunker.
Valorant skins are pretty expensive. But no worries, my friends. There's actually a way how you can
He's connecting on the two there. It's Forsaken frantically jumping. They bolt to the corner. Jing gonna be flushed out into the open and taken down. Azuna quickly and easily is able to collect the kill. Just the two players to try to see if they can find any additional damage. For now, all the weapons gonna be carried over, but okay, one player gonna be put down. Sheriff collected. Forsaken just, he knows that the round is over. He knows that he can't win this one out, but from here, it looks like he also won't be able to find any more eliminations.
Yeah, some good little push and pull there from PRX, but really nice response from Varel. Using that util from Zuna again, who is seemingly just doing it all today. The util's on point, the shooting's on point. There is a little that they can do wrong. That Haunt tees it up. I mean, the C's there into the relay bolt to get this kill around the corner. Very nice. Really well orchestrated.
What are you doing?
It's so unfortunate that Alex's suffering is so funny.
It is a little unfortunate, but it's still pretty funny. That gets the paranoia out. She's gonna try to hold the one way.
I'm out of here.
Does tap the spike, and that does prompt a response, but
that's a lot of footsteps going to be heard by Foxy. And he's looking for that top mid insert now. As all of Varel starts creeping their way back through tiles.
Oh boy.
And Foxy, I mean, he's just in so very deep, but he does get spotted. Okay, critical spot there.
Oh, and Devi's going to see that.
I mean, if they can usher him into that rendezvous, something will be able to get this kill. There's a swing, there's the elimination. Something, looking for another one, will be able to get it. Just get overwhelmed in the end, but he's gotten two. As LP just wants to push forward, collect that gun. The Vandal in hand for Varel. Well, swing in, and Envy somehow not taken down. Survives with barely anything. Was available.
Is Devi gonna bother?
Heal, okay,
there it is.
Gonna say heal is available, Devi. It's been a little while. Meanwhile, Forsaken, that main arrival, not quite able to single-handedly win out the round like he has done in the past, but still finds the impact, finds an opener for PRX to get back in. And end up playing a decently clean anti-bonus.
I mean, the timing here from Envy, huge to get that spot onto Foxy 9. Like you mentioned, just playing to force him into that rendezvous one way or another. And Something has no choice. Stick around and absorb that relay bolt and go for more. And then Forsaken.
Good boys, just like that, boys. Get it, boys.
They're doing okay. At least getting in that anti-bonus. And Zuna, one away from another Nightfall, man. He is, I mean, they're feeding him the orbs too, but.
Yeah. Building up this first one on the map very quickly. We'll listen to the Varel, though, as they look to try to keep themselves separated from PRX, and Klaus finds Jing.
메인 프라울로 하면서 다 보고 갈게 얘들아. 메인 던지자. 벌리자. 보스면 푸시야 하나 더. 나이스. 설에 라스트 푸시야 얘들아. 설 없는 설하고 얘들아 확실하게 이겨서 나 잡을 생각할게. 시간 쓴 다음에. 오케이. 좋아. 설할게 오픈 살.
아 CT 사운드 든 중. CT 안 와 아직. 확인했어. CT 없어. 링크로 가는 거 몰라. 오케이. 내가 보는 중. 이겨줘라.
A comms blessing round for Varel. 3-1, PRX. Some struggles for them and trying to up the aggression and just getting punished. Forsaken's pushing over towards tiles, and in the end, he's just caught trying to clear a Sage wall.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, you saw Jing trying to sneak through the fast lane, and I'm not sure if he got spotted on the way in, because they turned around real fast. And it is going to be a mostly eco hero rifle going to be given over to Jing. Zexy's got his ult. Zuna has that Nightfall. It's going to be rather tricky to get this one to go for PRX. You never know.
wise to any potential tricky positions here, just spamming out that box. Meanwhile, TP forward, up into the fast lane. Klaus working his way to backside, and Envy none the wiser. Ends up getting caught, Paranoia gonna be sent. Klaus able to catch a glimpse here, but Zexy joins the fray. And somehow, PRX have not managed to kill anyone. Flawless round. Is Varel are up 4-1, and I think it's time for a timeout call.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a great play by Klaus. Right up the middle of the fast lane, doesn't get spotted by the recon dart. So he's able to just get up and in for free. Envy none the wiser. Was expecting that dart, because it doesn't get cleared, means that he's safe. He very much is not. Varel showing that they can match the tempo and aggression. No problem. Maybe even better than PRX can. So you got to talk about this. Having a tough time of getting much accomplished. I mean, these executes have been really, really good. If they take a main fight at all, it's been heavily Varel favored. And they just banked up a ton of economy to make matters worse. So this is a crucial round for PRX, not just in this map, but in this series.
That's not horrifying.
That's not at all. Maybe the 2-0 for Varel. The way they're playing, man, they seem unstoppable right now. The coordination's great. The team fighting's great. They're so good about covering each other, creating that extra angle.
What's that?
I don't know.
Car crash?
Maybe? I hope not.
I didn't see what the sign was.
I didn't see it either. I was looking at the map. Oh, Tobias going for the...
Okay, I mean, this is the classic for them on Sunset. See how it fares. As Jing, that first contact over towards Ali, he's going to be eliminated. Showstopper chucked out. I mean, LP, it's a very nice shot to take him out of the sky, but the rocket this time will be able to land. Foxy gets himself forward onto the side, trying to open things up. As Envy first on the scene. He's being made, a plan to come through. Drone, I don't think catching a glimpse there. Foxy just going to swing out. He just takes down something. Suddenly it is a 2v2. Envy, and he's swinging. Device still working his way over here. And now you've got a tour de force on the other side, but Envy, he is dialed in on the angle. Klaus off the bench, into the lobby, and he will not be able to find the clutch. Res going to be necessary regardless, just to try to bolster the economy. And PRX off the timeout call will get themselves another round win.
Oh, I mean, it works pretty well. Just going for this 2-on-2. Being a little bit patient there is Jing. Get that kill on the trailing player. And Zuna with the spike. Make matters worse there. Uses the showstopper to cover it. I mean, nice by LP to at least get the trade. Forsaken shuts down that overdrive so fast. But again, Varel, there's always extra layers. It's so hard to take a 1v1, a contact fight against Varel, because there's seemingly always an extra player right there. That's how good their coordination is. Foxy's going to have an operator as well, so him and Devi potentially dueling at some point. We'll see. Right now, though, not at all. They're on opposite sides of the map. Ow. That hurt a little bit.
A little bit of a shock dart. Nothing that LP can't fix, should he deem it necessary. But for now, Foxy not really under any further fire or threat. As wall up. Attempts to peek over the top here from something, and yeah, I think he caught a glimpse and will just back away. Meanwhile, Devi, he wants to get deeper on this angle with that op. Segment about to break. Oh, gets a leg shot on the Clouds, but he cannot find the kill. And critically, for Varel, that means the smokes are still alive, and now he's back up to full.
Yeah, that's almost from Devi.
You're playing a risky game. You're going to lose the majority of the time there, Envy. Doesn't get taken down. Forsaken, however, up on 10 spot. We'll be able to find a kill. Foxy, quick draw with a headhunter. Gets it into a 1v2, but given them where the spike is at and given Devi's angle, this should be unwinnable.
No one should peek here from PRX.
30
oh boy. Left. That is playing with fire. They're trying to check at which angle he might have gone through. Funny thing is he could just sneak through, but Devi Watching the angle again.
Might have to collect this now and go, but Devi will be able to strike him down. So PRX 2 rounds in a row and 1 away from tying it.
This is huge for PRX. Again, winning the round when the economy was on the brink. Oh my gosh, and that almost didn't go well for something. And then Jing and Forsaken, just raining it down. Nice high-low crossfire. Woo! God, Foxy, it's just so nasty.
Guys, this round, can you slow him in this round?
Timeout.
Oh,
Okay.
Barrel.
Being proactive with this.
I like it. I really like it. Stop that momentum before it can build. Plus, it's a pivotal round for you and your economy. You have 3 players that are getting pretty low on credits. So absolutely a good time. Take some time to talk about these things. I'm very curious what the coach has to say about this, because again, a lot of it's just been kind of coming down to some of the team fighting moments and who can kind of create that extra layer, have that extra advantage. You know, the trade's now being played for a bit more by PRX. At least we saw it in that last round. It still feels a little bit shaky. I mean, it is hard to defend on Sunset, don't get me wrong.
You should confiscate that fan's PRX jersey.
Why?
Well,
I missed it.
Maybe he's going to be, he might be a curse. He was wearing a Sen jersey.
Oh.
And then he had a PRX one in his hands.
No.
So that might be why they're struggling.
He's the problem.
Yeah.
Security! Even though Ewok is on Sen, we still don't. No.
Yeah, screw Ewok. As Jing, going to be good for 1 over at Alley. Hunter's here at the same time, though. Coming up empty-handed. The damage to be found by Devi. Crispy with the op. He's able to find one that boosts up over the top, and Foxy is more than prepared.
Oh my god.
Devi gets a little bit antsy and makes the wise decision to drop back.
Now you got to start worrying about your flanks. You do have the trademark there at the very least as Varel. See how Forsaken wants to play it here. Oh, Foxy's so ready for it. He is just locked in.
I mean, he popped off after winning 1 map. Imagine what he's going to do if they close out the series.
Well, he's going to be partying on stage.
Watch out, Hongdae. Foxy 9's coming. Well, something.
Where are we?
Just rare whiffs. It's not clean in those sprays. Puts Zuna down to 5.
30 seconds
Gives
left.
the rest of the team a little bit of a chance, but they're going to be noted by the trademark. Now cleared out. Operator has to be abandoned. And it's still slow on the approach because, you know, Varel could have absolutely fanned out, and they absolutely have.
Yeah, this is probably save territory.
They're going to go for it. They say, okay, well, we need that operator. We don't really have too much money to go around. So a save call from PRX as Varel will move up to 5.
He is just so good, man. In this meta in particular, which favors mechanics. You know, the team fights and that kind of stuff, but it's doing it in a lot of different ways. He's got the awareness, he's got the brains to back up the brawn. Well, Zuna not going to walk out into that, so it is going to be 2 rifles, or well, 1 rifle and an op recovered on PRX. Klaus there. This is like from Devi's kill, and then he doesn't die when he rides the stage wall. Thought maybe they could do this, but something had to get at least 1 there. Yeah.
Get comfy, Alex.
I think he just would rather see them be a little bit, especially something a little bit more patient there.
All going to be cleared out. Forsaken now having to try to hit the eject button. And it does manage to do so. He goes rescaling.
Jeez.
Oh, I was so ready for him to just catch a stray there. As well. Just trying to maintain these sight lines. But you're re-swinging back in. You're going to be unfavored. And these push outs from the rest of the PRX players, unfortunately, it's just a bit slow. As Foxy continues to scout around, trying to assess where Forsaken could have gone. You still have LP, he still has a wall. That now goes up, the jump out of the front. Forsaken, again, barely able to slip the net. Paranoia, however, not going to be connecting on everyone, and LP takes down Forsaken before finally falling to Envy's hands. Brings it now into a 3v4. Jing, the arrival around the back, a pain shell to potentially clear the corner, but Foxy's going to be dialed in once again with that operator. Rebounds it. Foxy, well, he's not really under any threat. It just doesn't go deep enough to actually get a catch on him. Meanwhile, jump out of the smoke. Foxy, eyes traded back sight. The kill is his. This round is Veryl's. Very well, the same could be said for this map and this series. Up to 6 is something. Trying to collect it, but Foxy just goes, you're going to give me another one? I'll take it.
He is ridiculous with the operator. And I mean, PRX just challenges him time and time again, and they pay the price. That swing out there. They could do, like you mentioned, the util not going deep enough for Jing to clear that angle. Oh, and they're just kind of coming into it one by one. And they're just so nervous, so scared right now, or PRX. It's all because of that guy, because of that chamber.
Let's play.
Now he's got a tour de force.
I mean, 5K, he could have gotten pretty much anything. The rest of his teammates as well, some of them about to be cash capped, like Zuna. And he's just like, yeah, I'll just have a stinger and a tour de force. That's all I need. Meanwhile, they have to start pushing. And LP is aware of this. Okay, a shot to connect. Meanwhile, Devi trying to scale forward, but spotted by that haunt. Now has to be rewrapped back around. As you still have a trademark as well to situate this flank.
And it should all be heard here by LP. He's gonna hear so many footsteps. Oh, rare whiff.
Okay, opening shot not going to be going through. Devi. The Sheriff may have just arrived. Showstopper again, not going to be finding much of anything, but LP out from street, going to be taken down after taking down Jing. Forsaken with the Guardian hand, able to find himself at 3K. And of course, that's the round that PRX win. As only they can do, stumbling into success, they will get themselves a 4th.
I just could do nothing but throw up my hands here. Oh, ridiculous, Devi.
Oh.
God, I mean, sometimes I just feel like he might as well just rock a Sheriff.
Yeah.
He's just too damn good with it.
You've heard of Eddie the Eagle. This is Devi the Deagle. This is, I mean, so incredible with it.
And he delivers so much when PRX needed it the most. 3-player crossfire. Oh, that was hit. The Paranoia.
They're paranoid. He's still able to find the one. Devi just gets healed in from behind, but now he is very much entrenched. Spot out. Still taking names with him.
One enemy remaining.
As Devi comes up with a 4K.
Enemy mark.
Whoa. Okay.
Jeez, man.
A back-to-back round win for PRX as they look to try to make this 6-6 at the half yet again. I don't know how the hell Devi's just getting away with that.
I don't know. It's reminiscent of Zuna's 4K. This is holding in a corner. And it was a really nice paranoia from Forsaken. Veryl just disrespects that right there. That transfer onto Zexy. Oh, disgusting. Using the wall, too, for that little bit of extra cover is ridiculous.
Just millimeters difference of him being able to isolate those kills and not. Veryl still wanting to keep the pace. Zexy going to be tagged down to 50. The heal immediately having to be invested. Push forward, noise being made. Envy, however, is able to catch 2. Foxy, Zexy, both now dead. Site has been taken, though. As Envy finds it. House is gone. LP considering the res, but it would absolutely just be baiting them forward. In the meantime, it's Devi who's able to find a res of his own. Forsaken back into the mix. And now he's got a 4v2. He's just going to TP back at the box, quick cancel, back over to street. Just wanted to make sure that the site was completely emptied out.
Yeah, you just need to cover the red X's on the ground here. That's PRX. Don't give them the res. If they want to pivot, that's fine, I think. And Forsaken will be kind of leaning that direction anyway, but got the op, can hold the angles.
For you.
That's kind of all you need to do here.
Oh.
Enemy remaining.
Yeah. The X marks the spot. PRX know exactly where to look. And LP. I'm not sure where you're. I was going to say, if he can just stand and deliver, hold his ground, maybe there's a world where PRX overheat, but it's going to be 6 and 6, much like we saw on Split. PRX collecting the final 3.5.
I mean, Devi got him going, and then Envy. Oh, his turn up to bat. And I don't know if he heard Klaus over there. It was hard to tell. He found a perfect timing. Swing out of that smoke, and don't mind that he challenges LP there at the A-orb angle because he knew he was going for that res. Even though he dies there, it still completely prevents that res from coming through. Totally worth. Really nice play there. But yeah, he was the star of this half. No doubt about it. Guy is just unfreaking believable. I mean, this team just seems to be a perfect fit for him.
And now he's getting on defensive sight lines.
Yeah, it's scary, to say the least. And you don't have a ton here as PRX to make him uncomfortable with util. Like, you could try with some of the Sova stuff and then the paranoia. That's about it, really. Maybe you land a good snake bite or something, but otherwise you're going to be trying to rely on your smokes and some dry contact against Foxy, which is not, I think, a typically successful recipe.
Of course, it was Alex's mom that we had on camera just a little bit ago. Had an interview on the analyst desk during the pre-show with her son. And, of course, she sat on this side of the arena, well within earshot. So I'm sure she's hearing her son say some things that she hasn't heard since he was living at home.
I suspect she's used to it by now. I think we're all just...
Mom, don't listen to the comms videos, please.
Yes.
You can watch the games, don't never listen to the comms videos.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Alex will have his mouth washed out with soap after this. We'll find out. But
meanwhile, the
if
PRX,
it happens, we'll be sure to record and upload it for content.
The PRX content team just insta DMs her every time.
Foxy. Looking for the one tap. A little bit of damage going to be suffered, but he's able to rendezvous out. Push forward. A little bit of a default going to be taken here, but Foxy up and over the top is going to be able to find Forsaken before getting traded out. But the trade up, not quite there as Zuna runs him down, but Jing with a frenzy. Just dancing around him. 3 kills for that Raze. They're not going for the plant. They're pushing, and they're potentially giving this over. LP, he finds more damage. That paint shell rebounded right into LP, but LP gets the kill before the paint shell can burst. It's a Red Bull clutch. Varel, 3-1 in pistols, and back into the lead.
What am I watching? What is going on? This is insanity. Foxy gets up on the wall. Crazy good double. I mean, Jing with the frenzy. Doing a ton of work, but that double from Zuna was so brutal. I don't know, you just don't anticipate that he's there that quick. Doesn't matter. Just get the plant down. I agree. I heard that desk slam below us, and I agree with it. I fully agree with that one. That is not what you want to see.
Nor is that. One of your bandits now gone. But Devi. The Sheriff himself. The Sheriff himself! Surely, against the judge. Okay, he won't even check the corner, but he's already given such a lifeline to the rest of the team to try to get back into this.
Guy is just unbelievable. Give him the nickname Tombstone or something. I mean, he is just crazy. What is Clint Eastwood's character in The Good and the Bad and the Ugly?
I don't think he has a name.
Yeah, it's like The Man with No Name or something like that. Jeez.
Well, Devi has a name, and we know it worldwide for a very good reason.
A couple bandits still in hand here for PRX.
I mean, Zexy, he's not going to be able to do much as initial contact, so I mean, he does have that Sheriff as well. Let's see if it's blessed as he takes it off the corpse of Devi.
Got a crossfire going.
Got the paranoia as well. Chucked in. Blind is there, and Zexy had already committed to the slide. Now he is dead. Forsaken, able to find LP. And the counter swing comes through. It is a thrifty for PRX to tie it up.
It's just the most PRX stuff you're ever going to see. Throw a pistol into converting the eco on the back of this guy. I like Tombstone.
Sure.
Oh my God. This is a great setup too. You've got that crossfire and it's just an absolute meat grinder. Well, here we go again. With Foxy9 in the mix, I am not counting out a Varel.
That was just a hair off. Nearly had Jing.
A Varel eco. That's what I wanted to say. And that's what I'm talking about.
And that's what they might be able to get. Foxy still here, going to be unscouted. Oh, never mind. Actually, the recon does get the ping. He's just eating it. He's just tanking it. It does end up being at his expense. He's trusting in his ability to be able to find those shots. Cannot blame him. So Paranoia through, something going to be collapsed upon. Zexy able to find the kill, but the snake bite will ultimately claim him. They get into a 3v3. There is yet a world where they managed to make a go of this.
Got the gun.
Got Klaus tagged up, but he's got the heal.
They didn't spot him.
Guardian now going to be grabbing it by Yap. Playing a cheeky little angle, tucked into the corner. Envy will be able to find LP. And a double take from Jing as Zuna starts making some noise, I do believe. Looks like he's going to try to just maybe fake out into mid and then just tuck in. So he will be able to avoid the players, keep himself alive. Stop Jing from getting that showstopper online. So PRX up now 8-7 as we get ready to go into our first proper bye between these two squads in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, it is incredible with PRX sometimes just how they can look like just a really well-drilled, really well-thought-out team. This is a good round overall. You know, Foxy gets a kill, whatever, and this is, you know, something is playing the right position because he's getting the info on this big flank. He's going to call the extra players over to help cover it. If he dies there, it's actually pretty much fine. So they cover their flanks really well on this half, but on the other half, I felt like they weren't doing it as consistently and as reliably. Oh my God.
Okay, well, we could be in for a chaotic one, so let's go ahead and listen to PRX as they look to attack onto the A.
First time from Jane, then you ulti. Hold down. Running.
Can you guys go elbow?
To city. They're running away.
Go elbow.
Come.
3, 2, 1, 6.
To be clear lang. Maybe set max. Maybe side guys,
I follow up and
I'm making a play. Hold down. I'm making a play, guys. Nice.
Revive. Go one more city. I'm needing right side.
Nice. I'm more fade, I think. No, one more touch. Market guys. What the fuck? Close the door and market. Maybe flanking. Yeah, I'm watching flank, guys.
Smoke down soon.
Carry link, guys.
Smoke down now. Good. Clear the flank. Push and pull.
Yeah, I have the...
I'm looking to make this very clean. Rez did get committed in there and bring Forsaken back from the grave, but still looking to be 5 players strong. And convert an effective bonus here for PRX. That's a massive momentum swing in their favor.
Yeah, this is now getting a little bit scary for Varel. They're happy to go hunting. Plenty of cash. Could even get some extra alt orbs out of it. So might as well. Oh, Zaxi was late on that. That's a freebie for Envy. That's another weapon out.
Up by 2. This map may yet still get away from Varel.
Kind of curious. I was going to say, Varel might stop the clock. And one of the big reasons I'm seeing is that Foxy9 is 1 away from a tour de force. So you might have something that the coach wants to talk about to make a play for an orb here. To make sure you can get that ult to go. Maybe give PRX a chance to come up with a counter potentially.
Timeout.
So we'll see what TK9 has to say about it. But that's 3 in a row for PRX, and got on this attacker side, and they're right as rain. We'll see exactly what they want to do, but Foxy had already, yeah, the DFM players and coaches are begging a PRX win.
It's always stressful. Doesn't matter. Are you playing against PRX? Stress. Are you watching PRX? Stress. Is playoffs on the line for you? Stress. It never ends.
You know, I can't think of many matches where I haven't been stressed watching PRX. Like if I'm not casting them. When I'm casting them, I'm not too stressed because I don't generally care too much if they win or lose.
Sometimes they still
stress you in a way, yeah. It's a mentally taxing thing. Like having to watch TMV stream.
Oh, I mean, who would do that?
God, I hope he's watching.
Let's find out. Do a quick little glance. He is indeed.
Had to get one in at him.
Yeah. I mean, you got it Sliggy yesterday. You called him anemic.
That's true, I did.
After he VIP'd you.
I know.
How could you ever?
I'm not very grateful. You know what? They banned me for nothing in the first place. Some kind of 6-7 joke or something, which is just... You know, they deserve to be made fun of a little bit.
Well, Divine leading the charge. Meanwhile, Showstopper's going to be opened up. No immediate targets, but still, well, not quite an opportunity. They're going to scatter to the winds, give up the space. So Showstopper will just go ahead, check out the site, make sure that it's clear. Spike gets brought forward, but you've got nearly 4 players nearby enough to go for a very fast flood retake. And NB unable to intercept. That means he's going to be very delayed, trying to join back in with the rest of the squad.
Feral knows it.
Through. Rendezvous has to be taken. Forsaken now rewrapping over to backside. Space has been given up. Something contained for now, but Jing dead at alley. Forsaken's position now known as something's going to be caught. LP able to find 2 and be dead. It's all on the shoulders of Forsaken. The defuse held up the half. It doesn't just stick it.
You will not kill my ally.
The res to come in, just trying to bait it, and he's swinging out a little bit wider. The Forsaken gets overwhelmed. The defuse will be there. Off that timeout call, Veril will be able to bring this back, just 1 round separating.
Yeah, it's just good patience being shown here by Veril. And like you mentioned, Envy not winning that fight, that was something I had my eyes trained on the map. In mid was a big deal in a couple ways because he doesn't intercept LP, and then LP gets 2 big kills with the Sheriff. And I thought for a second this looked pretty good for PRX. They intentionally give up space on the site to surround it, and they can't outfight him. And it's LP who shows up late to the party, and it should be known. It should be being calmed over. Okay, no contact for Jing there. There is that tour de force. Is he going to be ahead of it? Oh my God!
Just run away.
Yep, I don't blame you. I don't want any of that. And I totally get just a quick pivot over.
Shocker does not clear that trademark.
It did not.
So Veril's still free to just give up on holding that top mid position.
And they're pivoting off to clear that wall. This is good protocols for Veril. And I think PRX is, you know, gonna have to do what they do best, which is go into the strong side of a team and fight their way through. Foxy9's getting over here now too. I mean, this has taken so long. You made so much noise as PRX. Are you going to have the wherewithal to call a pivot?
And Foxy, I mean, now you can't even try.
Nope.
You cannot pivot. Meanwhile, rather, it's Forsaken. It's just Blair witching it against the wall, waiting for the setup. Foxy nearly swung wide enough to be able to find him. Segment's immediately broken down. I mean, PRX know that they are boxed in. Meanwhile, it's a TP out towards defender's spawn, but what is that shot? How has Forsaken got away with that? Some kills in reply into a 2v2. Divide with the Dragon Cross, able to find sexy Foxy9. Dead moments before, the pit now to be invested. As Zuna works his way back over. Forsaken may have just pulled this round win out of his ass with that shot.
Oh, Divide, the timing.
Gives up the space into the pit. Zuna.
You make noise?
Hang down. The swing is there. Something has fallen. And now he's been spotted with Divide. Oh, he gets the third. He gets the closer. And he gets PRX up to double digits.
My God. Oh, my goodness. Forsaken. All business there.
Remember what you said about not getting stressed when you cast this team?
No, well, it's a weird kind of stress. Well, there's some stress being shown by Divide and DFM. Weak buy Couple rifles in there, including a Guardian. Couple ults too. Zexy with that overdrive. He's pretty good with it. Let's see if he can get a big round for Varel to go. They are gonna throw up the Sage util to deny this quick B entry. PRX will at least clear the wall. But with the smoke there too, don't feel comfortable. Look where Zexy's gotten. Well, something is
across the tiles.
Dead.
Something is dead. I mean, didn't really matter which way he swung. Died to the neon, died to the chamber. Paranoia going to be chucked out there from Klaus. Slow up and over the top, but LP just tucked in behind that wall segment. Now going to make his presence known. He's able to find one with the classic with a Devi. Still alive, still fighting. Works so very low, and LP with their covered weapon. Able to pop one. Forsaken brought back from the dead just to die yet again. And now Foxy on the flank should be their undoing.
One enemy remaining.
Finds the first, and Envy can get nothing more. It's a big round for LP, a big round for Varel, as they are keeping this just about neck and neck.
I was just about to say, I'd love to see a timeout here, because you've got to talk about the awareness of the negative space. Something that I thought PRX was doing a pretty good job with early in the half is now starting to kind of slip their mental. The tunnel vision beginning to creep into that PRX mindset. You invested the res there too. That's so painful.
One enemy remaining.
You gotta watch these flanks. You gotta be aware of where you're giving up space, because Varel will happily try to punish. That's a beautiful round from them. Couple different players going on lurks, going on walkabouts. Just gotta make sure you're covering all your bases, because just being so static, being so simple with these moments where you just clear the Sage wall, you take a pause, and then you go for your hit. Making it too easy for Varel.
Would you like to know what TMV just said to me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, just hold your tongue. Don't say anything that'll get you in trouble. But he said that Japanese teams will get the same amount of playoff wins as hairs on your head.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
maybe you just start growing it back out.
I could.
And then they'll just win the whole thing.
I mean, I'd look like Bren if I did.
Yeah.
So I could.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not like I'm completely bald. It's just not the most pretty thing in the world.
I mean, God forbid, compared to what we already have.
I know. It gets worse. That's the scary part.
It's the portrait of Dorian Gray.
It's true. It's true.
Ay, ay, ay.
I mean, you know, TMV's the reason that we have directions on shampoo bottles, so.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Ooh. He is obsessed with glue as well. Well, they're going to be spotted as Jing, you are playing. They are all playing a risk. Foxy9 is not able to find anything, though. Was actually eat a little bit of damage in exchange.
I mean, they bought themselves a lot of extra space, so I do like this from PRX. You're not going to be going towards the Sage wall side. You're still kind of going into the strong side, but in a much less dangerous setup. Oh my God, Zexy!
Just spraying and praying, they're just swinging right into it. Envy now dead as well. Plant to come through, but this is going to have to take some clutch here from PRX. A 3v5 still with an op. Divine checking back over towards Alley, but Klaus just staying tucked into the corner for now. Meanwhile, double approach coming in from main.
Here.
At least you had the wall here for Devi. Give him some awareness. Oh, that's a great. Oh my God!
Devi able to find one. Just pulling on the loose threads here, trying to unravel things, but maybe caught. No, he's able to tuck back around the corner. Meanwhile, Forsaken taking down Zexy Devi, just fearlessly pushing, running down LP. The view is getting started, but Zuna! Oh, the shots are clean, and the time is not there. Devi! He continues to be a miracle worker for PRX.
He is just so confident in some of these moments. I mean, this looks like it should be round done. Huge double kill through the smokes for Zexy. But again, Devi has his util in the post plant. Just absorbing that pressure. It looked like Zuna might go huge. Oh, man. A knife's edge, but Devi knew the time wasn't there. Tried to get out with the op, but couldn't.
Foxy's tagged. The up and over, and Jing, I cannot get a showstopper off to save his life. Quite literally, LP. I don't know how the hell he is still alive. Meanwhile, Forsaken, he stuck it!
Poison orb emitting.
I don't know.
Zuna's right there.
I don't know.
Is this their way of just torturing Alex?
I think so.
It's just... Well, Zuna.
Spike down B.
Unable to find that follow-up as now it's down to something in Envy.
How much awareness do they have that something's that deep already?
Well, all of it now. Sync by to delay. Relay bolt going to be chucked out, and Envy is continuing to push. Okay. Himself back from this position. The slide in, he's going to be blinded up. The chase coming in. Zexy just trying to isolate it down. Envy now having to do it all. To have to be an ace clutch, and he just cannot find that fourth. Barrel not going down without a fight. As two players will survive. They will now be one away from tying it up yet again. And PRX, I mean, if they're not kicking themselves, I know Alex will be.
Yep, I mean, look, how? That is crazy. Just kind of got slowed up above him, I guess. Made it pretty easy for the spray, but I mean, what Forsaken did makes me want to put my head through the desk.
Yo, my God, GG!
Yep. Well, yeah, it's a little of pick your poison between the guys whose names start with J. Now they're on an eco. But, you know, Devi's got a sheriff,
got a sheriff.
That's all I need. That's so much stall here. At least you're going to avoid the outlaw, maybe, until now, but it makes so much noise. I'm not sure how much of that Foxy could hear. Maybe not enough. I'd like to see them fake some footsteps if they were going to pivot. Make a little bit of it, create a little bit of attention one way or another, but kind of being pretty obvious about what they want to do here in mid. Putting the recon dart. Devi one away from a res.
Zexy with his outlaw will just give a warning shot over to something.
That's a nice jiggle peek.
Here.
Devi clear out that trademark. Does so. Wall up, but they're still going to be gambling into the heavier stack. Paranoia does go out, though. A little bit of a boon.
They're playing in front of that smoke.
30 seconds left.
Foxy playing out wide. Sees the TP, sees the up and over, tries to make his exit. And, well, Jing eventually able to find him with that spray off the stinger. Kill found by trying to intercept, but this time just can't quite align it. Some more damage going to be found. Zuna going to be eliminated, but something now. The last one alive with just that bandit in hand. A two-tap, but does get stunned. And Zexy from Maine will get them the round win. It is tied up 11-11.
It is very scrappy. Some pretty good ideas here, actually, in the long run from PRX, but crucially, the Paranoia missed Foxy 9 on this execute.
30 seconds left.
As you can see there, he's fine. So he just holds the line. He gets a big early kill, even though he gets run down by Jing. The fact that he gets the one. And yeah, Devi, who had been so good with the Sheriff, not able to convert this go-around. Klaus! Ridiculous. Varel able to hold the line, despite, I think, one of the more creative rounds we've seen from PRX on this attacker side. Looks like this round, again, they're going to try something a little bit different with a heavy four-man push. Zexy thought about scaling.
Yeah, cheeky.
Had he done it, I think PRX would be none the wiser. Oh, look at this toxic screen.
Foxy, repeat pings there. Jing goes flush against that wall, but as he swings out, I mean, LP has arrived. He's here at Boba. Foxy now trying to hold his own. Will be able to find a kill before getting taken down. The res going to be invested immediately from Devi. Forsaken brought back into the frame, and LP tucked into the corner, looking for a little bit more. Envy will fall, and that is a spike now on the floor. The player is decayed low.
They know he's around the corner.
And I mean, I think Divine, he didn't have audio. He couldn't hear. He just cannot pivot back fast enough. Zexy collects it, and now it is just Forsaken alone.
Why didn't they plant?
Because Envy had the spike.
Why didn't he plant?
Because they wanted to fight. I mean, 35 seconds. There's just no way.
No.
You would have to start running, and they would just hear him.
30 seconds left.
Forsaken, what are you cooking? If he just pushes in the mid.
No way.
If he's able to find this would be monstrous. They're not watching for it! He's only able to find the first, and now it's 15 seconds remaining! He has to make a go of it! He has to kill them! Or that's it! There's no other recourse!
10 seconds left.
I mean, they're hedging their bets, but he's got to just get in and try to stick this one down.
Here we go.
The overdrive is popped, and that's it! That is checkmate on the round! And match point on the series!
Match point.
It's just, I mean, they do so much right here at the beginning, getting this deep toxic screen. Jing trying to create some space, fine, whatever. But you got complete control over the front of the site. You could get the plant down. It's safe. I don't know. I just don't understand.
And now it comes down to this.
Let's play.
Look at their economy.
A bunch of Guardians. Basically full half armors aside from Divine, who does have that trusty Sheriff in hand, but they're going to be staring down against a full buy, an Odin in the hands of LP, and a Tour de Force backed by a Vandal. One Hunter's Fury is all that PRX have to try to work with. As thrown up and over, Zexy not going to be the most reliable target to try to track with that ult, so it will remain tabled for now.
Well, this is still tricky to get through. They are at least going to push Zexy back to have Zuna in for the reinforcements.
Bring them down.
He's dodged, but I mean, look at the hesitation here from PRX.
They hear this. I mean, they're going to know. If this was a fake pivot, that'd be genius.
There.
It's not.
I mean, they're fully just rotated off. Varel are just reading this like a book. And Foxy now pole position. Ready to be teed up here in market. Boombot will go forward to try to scout the paranoia. It's not going to be connecting, and Foxy has the collat! Divine something both going to be struck down. Hunter's Fury called in, and Foxy 9 will get caught up in that. The ult claiming him. Still, yeah, that Odin now ringing out as Zuna finds the remainders! Varel, 13-11 on Sunset. Foxy on his feet to the elation of the fans! Varel take down PRX 2-0.
And they will be the #1 seed out of Omega Group. They'll get that bye in the playoffs. They'll qualify for the playoffs. It all came down to this match. You can see what it means to them. No wins until this stage, and now they're top dogs in their group.
Absolutely astounding performance from Varel. The PRX continuing to struggle in these first outings versus these squads. It happened versus Nongshim, now it's happened versus Varel. What a well-earned, wild win for them. Avoiding the overtime in both of these maps and getting it done in just 2.
That's hard to believe, but this team feels different. The confidence today that they came in with, if this is something they can remember, something they can channel, we may well see them in Shanghai.
It could absolutely be the case. And God knows how much damage they could deal over at that tournament.
I want to see them play Lev.
The fandom continues to grow here for Varel with every win established in stage 2. 4-1, the record now for them. As PRX still a comfortable enough spot. We already know that they're qualified, so there's never going to be too many concerns here. But for a lot of the teams that are relying on qualifying potentially their points, they'd love to see PRX. They want to see PRX go the distance and make it into that top 2. But let's go ahead and get ready to send things down. Bella is going to be standing by for the winner's interview.
바렐의 신더 선수 만나보겠습니다. 승리 축하드립니다. And it's Veryl taking that 2-0 against PRX. We got number 1 in Omega, direct tickets to the playoffs. And not only that, it's Veryl's first playoffs. So much on the line, and you stand here for that win interview. What's running through your mind right now? 이제 오늘 승리로 PRX를 상대로 2대0이고 오메가 1위, 플레이오프 직행, 그리고 바렐의 첫 플레이오프